Hey guys, Chris here. So if you're new to the channel, you join me here in my brand new 2018 Volvo XC90 T8 Inscription. I took delivery of this car about 1.5 weeks ago. If you haven't seen that video, please click the link up there in the right corner. If you love Volvo, if you click this video because you want to see more Volvo videos, be sure to subscribe because I have a lot of videos on Volvo and there are a lot of videos coming in the future. So off until today's topic, Volvo revealed the brand new Volvo V60 yesterday, or if you're watching this video tomorrow, Friday, when I'm uploading it, it will be 2 days ago. So the new Volvo V60, what do I think? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you like it? Do you think it's a bit boring? Does it look too much like a V90? In my opinion, I think I do love it. It's a really nice design. At the same time, I'm a bit disappointed because in my opinion it looks too much like the XC60, which is, well, it isn't a bad thing because the XC60 is the best looking compact luxury SUV in my opinion. So having a design that looks a lot like that car isn't a negative. To the contrary, it's actually very positive. It's a very nice looking car, but does it look too much like the XC60? Should they have, you know, made it stand out a bit more? You know, like the XC90 differs from the V90 and the S90, the XC60 and the V60 look very similar. The same front end and basically the same rear end design. From the profile, it looks like, you know, a shrunken V90, though the tailgate section is a bit more upright compared to the V90. The V90 slopes more than the XC60, but that actually is a good thing in my opinion because the critique that the V90 has gotten from especially motor journalists here in Northern Europe is that the rear slopes so much that it eats into trunk space, you know, almost making the station wagon version or the V90 version a bit redundant to some degree. For my use, well, I haven't, you know, noticed that too much. I had a V90 for about 3 months and the trunk space was perfectly adequate. It has a huge trunk, but a lot of critique has been that the V90 sloped too much, eating into cargo space, while the V60 looks like they've addressed that by making it more upright. But at the same time, that means it doesn't look as sporty, it doesn't look as elegant as the V90 in my opinion. I think the V90 station wagon execution is done better than the V60. So, you know, give and take, but the exterior design looks, it's very nice. It's very nice. We've seen the inscription trim, we've seen the momentum trim. The rims, in my opinion, are a bit boring, and the launch color, you know, that gray brownish color isn't the prettiest color. Not my cup of tea. It would be cool seeing them, you know, release it in something like a vibrant green or a blue or something like, you know, a more wild red. But well, it's an okay color. The exterior design is very nice, very elegant, what we'd expect from Volvo at this point. But in my opinion, it does look a bit too much like the XC60. If it was up to me, I would make it a bit more unique. But if you look at the last generation XC60 and V60, they are very similar. Not a lot differentiating those cars from each other. So, well, it's to be expected. They're playing it a bit safer and they have a very nice and elegant design language. Now, the evolution is very nice, but I wish they just would have, you know, just pushed the envelope a bit, did something a bit different. But, well, I'm not complaining. It's a very nice design, and in the flesh, I'm sure, and in the right colors and with a little more daring rims, I think it will look very nice. But probably the most disappointing thing is the interior design, which is basically almost identical to the XC60. You know, the section below the Sensus infotainment system, you know, that sloping design feature is a bit different. So it's all in the details, but basically it's almost a 100% carryover from the XC60. Again, the XC60 has the best interior in the class, not complaining, but I wish they just had done something, you know, a bit different. But well, if you want to make the best quality interior in that class, you have to share the parts over different vehicles and to spread the cost. So I totally do understand that. But what's very interesting is the drivetrains, in my opinion, because now you have, you know, you have the T5, you have the T6, which you have in the XC60, but you have a new T5, no, you have a new T6 all-wheel drive hybrid version with 340 horsepower. So you have the normal T6 gas, you know, the supercharged, turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with 320 horsepower, but now you also have a hybrid version of that powertrain, a mild hybrid with 340 horsepower. And then you have the T8 with 390 horsepower instead of 407, which they have in this car and in the XC60 T8. So that's a bit puzzling, and official numbers say 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds in both the T6 hybrid and the T8 hybrid. So what will be the differences? Well, I guess the differences between those cars will be the bigger battery pack and the T8 hybrid, though that's not been confirmed. So it's a bit puzzling to me why they've done it like that, why they have, you know, the mild hybrid and the more fuller hybrid, or how you want to put that, with the same performance numbers. That's a bit puzzling in my opinion. But overall, the new V60 is very nice looking inside and out, and I can't wait to get my hands on one. For you guys who've been watching and following the channel, know that we are taking delivery of our new Audi A4 next week. Actually, guys, next week we'll be taking delivery of that car. So it will be very interesting to be getting my hands on a V60 press car maybe later in the summer, and comparing that car directly to the Audi A4, because those two are probably the closest competitors in real life and on paper in the compact luxury segment. So guys, what do you think of the brand new Volvo V60? Do you like it? Do you think it's a bit boring? Would you wish that Volvo did something a bit different, a bit daring perhaps? Or do you like it? Do you think it's a home run in design and in styling? So let me know in the comments down below, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and for more car content, especially Volvo content, please subscribe. See you guys later, and goodbye.